Hello one and hello all. Welcome back to the Girly World girls. The girls are on absolute tear this season compared to last. Already clinched a bowl eligibility. We've already clinched that we're moving up to the CUSA. Just got to get through this game. Coastal Carolina going to be our hardest matchup today. And then we go and play Akron. I feel like there's nothing to do. Let's not waste our time and let's hop into it. I'm gonna go to Coastal, the Chanticleers. Should be a fun game. I'm gonna play on this. Is it teal? I don't know what color you'd call this. I feel like a teal.
In Conway, South Carolina would appear to be a far cry from the classics, but Chaucer would be very proud of the fight that his Chanticleers will bring to the teal. We've got a
yeah, he said teal.
Matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game.
Here are our girlies. Entering this teal and gold field. It should be a battle. And we are ready. Alright, let's get it started. Let's call a fair catch there. That's really deep in the end zone. Really going to have to work on the run game, taking our time. Nick Drake, he's been great. True freshman. Some mistakes, dumb mistakes by me, dumb mistakes just by him not being able to get the ball right where it should be and everything like that. But he is a true freshman once again, so it's nothing that I don't expect. I am just happy with this season, seeing high levels of improvement compared to last season. Alright, they got a little bit of a stadium pulse going here in Conway. But there goes Denton Lucky! And he breaks a tackle. Can he break another? No, but he gets all the way to the 15. Big carry by our big back, Denton Lucky. And what a great way to start this game. Yeah, he needs a break after that. Get Trey Braverman in. That man just ran for a long time and broke a tackle in it. Trey Braverman picking up two really quickly there. Try a play action read. See if we have them scared of that run ability. It looks like they are. They have guys pretty pressed. Damn. What a play. What a play. Picks it off at the 2-yard line, a diving interception. I thought we could fit it into the seam there. They have a goddamn sword. Holy crap. Trey Pickney. A name that goes with what he just did. Oh, I guess that's Pinky? Pinky? I don't know. I don't like him. I feel like this has to be a run, being this close to the end zone. And we stop him. They're saying he's at the 1. I'm saying he lost it all. I think that was a safety. I think they're going... And that's a safety. Alright, starting out with the safety. Hey, it ends up not mattering. The interception turns into a safety for us. Now we're going to get the ball back. Should be pretty good field possession, or position, with it being off the punt. Alright. This is a quiet stadium. I know we just did a big play, so maybe they're a little bit quiet because of that. But I feel like even during the start, like, they weren't too rowdy, they weren't too loud. I mean, these are two bowl-eligible teams. You just think a place like Coastal Carolina, who's really competing for possibly a conference championship in this season. Oh, Denton Lucky, he is just a wrecking ball. But just a little bit more fan support, you know, for a team that has been really good this season. But, hey, I'll take it as the road team. Not a lot of noise. Not disrupting my players too badly. Denton Lucky getting another big carry, and I think I just need to give him the ball every single play. He already 4 rushes, 105 yards. Denton Lucky cannot be stopped. Sadly, he is tired, so Trey Braverman's coming in, but Trey Braverman's someone I trust to get yards for me as well. Gets down to the 3. Try a halfback stretch this way. Denton Lucky is back on the field. Go, go. Get to the outside. He gets it. He breaks a tackle and pushes everybody else forward into the end zone for the touchdown. Girly World is up 9-0 on the Chanticleers. Already a 2-possession lead here with 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Just an amazing start for the Girly World girls. Pop them.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their
It's a great hit. All right, let's see what they do. Are they going to be like everybody else and throw it low?
Yeah, that was ungood.
Going to start out with another run. I hope this isn't a running team. I mean, we've been pretty good at stopping the run, but you know, there's just so much that can happen if you're a passing team. Either you bust open, or I have to start preparing for a run, and you finally pass it and beat us deep.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down.
There we go, and we get heat. We have good coverage. They hit a linebacker or a lineman in the head. I feel like I always say linebacker whenever I'm trying to say lineman.
This will be their first run of the afternoon.
It will be back in Girly World hands.
Makes the catch at the 30.
There's Trey Braverman getting it up to the 43-yard line.
Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense.
Yeah, got to run to this left side. That right side is so loaded. Denton Lucky. Let's see if he can break off another big one. No. I just kind of run into that guy. That's fine. 2 yards. This should be with Javon Foreman. It will be. There's nobody really to the left. As long as Strickland gets his block there, I think we're pretty open for a 1st down run. And it will be. And this counts as a pass, but there's a holding call. I'm not going to have him take a hit. Just a dumb mistake. That flag came out super late. I can't imagine the hold was even needed. But he did it anyway.
One that just kills an offense's momentum. 2nd down coming up.
Get that block. I don't know why Strickland went for that guy. We always push that to the outside. It's something I wish he would have prepared for a little bit more. Adamiau might be open. I think this right side is where they're going to blitz. They don't, but it is a linebacker on Adamiau, as long as that's on target, and it is. He is in the end zone, Maurice Adamiau. And before we're even out of the first quarter, we are going to be taking, oh, I guess it's still a 2-possession lead. I wish I went for 2 here. I wish it told me to go for 2, but it is still a 2-possession lead, but those 2 possessions must both have a 2-point conversion with them.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Texas A&M is
bang.
On top right now, but kind of
beautiful.
For the First Lady of Aggie,
beautiful.
This has been a dog
completely cover them up on that kick return. They're just not able to do anything.
If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Get him. Lose a yard. Big play. Defense coming up big.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right,
I think this
offense has really struggled.
I was going to say it is a pass. They run it 3rd and 5. I guess it makes it a little bit more manageable, but I don't know. I feel like this has to be a pass on 3rd and 5. Oh, you just don't stay with that man. All right, I guess. He just decided he didn't want to run with him.
That's why this guy's a complete running back. He's
good between the tackles. He can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field.
There you go. 2nd and 5. Hey, as long as we're not allowing a first down, I'm okay with wherever they get tackled behind that line. I feel like my defensive line have proved this entire season they can get pressure, they can get to the quarterback. So even with him getting a gain of 5, I trust my line to go up and get another stop, push them back on 3rd down. But that's where we lack. Just the ability to hold up in coverage. It's the lack of speed, it is. But there's really nothing you can even do about it. It's just going to come in the future whenever we recruit and everything. But as far as this season, we have the team that we have. And we've made it work so far, having a positive record. But there are games where it comes pretty dire, where it's like, man, if only we had just a little bit more speed, we could honestly be just a little bit better. I don't think Florida State we stood a chance. Ball State kind of blew us out from the beginning, which was a shock. But I feel like outside of those 2 games, I feel like we could have had those other 2 if we just had a little bit more speed defensively. Alright. 16-7. It is a 2-possession game because they did not go for a 2-point conversion. It's an interesting choice by them. I don't know why you wouldn't. I get it's early in the game. You can say, yeah, we could go and get a field goal as we're sacked for 9-yard loss. Damn. But I don't know. If I was a coach, I'd rather just get those points now. And there goes Denton Lucky. Even with the sack happening, he still puts his head down and runs the ball for the first. That's over a 20-yard rush to get that first down. Trey Braverman coming back out. We just have great blocks right now. Great blocks, great legs. And there's another 8 yards on the ground, this time by Trey Braverman.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just
all right, let's see.
Wear the defense down, get first
wow!
Get some points.
He just throws
yeah.
it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in.
I saw the guy further on the left. Didn't see the guy until in the middle until it was too late. Just wanted to throw it away, avoid any fumbling. Nick Drake has been known to do that. I'd rather take the penalty than fumble the ball, because then it allows us to do plays like this. Spencer Strickland, the halfback turn tight end. Just too fast for a linebacker to guard there.
They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32.
There we go. Maurice beat his guy. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Girly World. And we are just beating up on the Chanticleers. I want to see, before I do this, 15. Yeah, let's go for 2. I want to make it a 2-possession game. Or a 3-possession game. It already is a 2-possession game. I want to make it a 3-possession game. Just make it a little bit harder for them to compete. Let's go to the right.
And it looks as if they'll have all the subtlety of a sledgehammer as they bring in the jumbo dudes for the
Here we go.
try.
Yep, and we run it to the outside. They just can't keep up. That's the 2-point conversion. And we are up by 17 points. They would need to score 3 separate times to come back in this game. And we are just showing out here in Conway, South Carolina.
No attempt at a return. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field.
We are making this our house.
Now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going.
There we go. Stop him early. 2-yard gain. Great read. Great read.
Panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense?
There you go. 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6.
The Chanticleers want to crank the tempo.
I haven't seen their quarterback scramble yet. I don't know if he can do it. I'm sending a play that if he can scramble, it's pretty rough. But he can't. Gets rid of the ball. 4th and 6. And this Girly World team is just going crazy. We might even see the second stringers, a whole mass sub, happen. Trey Braverman, there he goes. Able to spin out of 1. Not able to get any more. Let's turn some chew clock on.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt.
Here we go. It's a QB keeper. Nick Drake, just there's a cornerback there. Can't do anything about it.
Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead.
They haven't been able to stop Denton. Lucky.
The give to the tailback.
There we go. Gets positive yards. 3 yards there.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match.
Try a screen. Trey Braverman here. And there's Trey Braverman. Oh, and the pass is just slightly inaccurate. I think he had a good play there if he's able to get that on the money. Sadly, we do not.
Looking for a block. It's Taylor.
All right, we bring him down to the 41.
Up to the 41-yard line. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They're going to open this drive with a pass.
I'm right there. You're not getting anything. That's going to be the 2-minute warning. They got 2 minutes. They got 2 minutes. They're definitely playing for at least a field goal. That would put it back at a 2-possession game for them. But of course, every team truly wants a touchdown. I just noticed it messed me up there. Once again, this game sucks. Just with this is my least favorite thing. The stick delay continuing to change, even though I said it in every screen. It's on my settings. It's on the Dynasty settings. But it just continues to turn on and be a nuisance. And I just can't keep up with that guy.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Chanticleers come to the line.
Come on. They're doing everything low. They haven't done anything really high.
Going up top on first down.
Still just getting it low. They're trying to nickel and dime into field goal range at least. Feels very complacent of them, just the way they're playing right now. It feels like they aren't really trying for a touchdown. And we're there. That is an interception. I believe that's Malik Moon. Or no, that's Terrell Pace, I think. Just an amazing interception. Stopping them from doing anything before the end of this half. There we go. Get a couple. Denton Lucky breaks a tackle, 2nd and inches. Just what a player. What a player. He just never gives up. Turn on max protect here. I think Automiau is going to be one-on-one. Even with all those blockers, just not able to do anything. I think Automiau gets open. I'll just never doubt his ability to get open with the speed he has. Yeah, it looked like a blitz on that left side. It's not. It's just overthrown. There's no reason not to. Why not? We need one block. I just need that guy right there in the middle moved. And Denton Lucky's got it. He got it. It's just what he does. It's just what he does. Says there's a blitz there on the right. It is. Just do a nice little screen. Gets a good amount of yards. 27 seconds left at the 39. We are in field goal range, so we will be able to put a little bit more points on the board before half. We do have all 3 of our timeouts. Come on, make that inbounds just slightly too far. Got to work on that accuracy a bit with Nick Drake. Obviously, I'm on the move. Hopefully it's just something he can develop. I feel like with his legs, his talent, he has to be able to make a pass on the move. It's just a skill that he has and needs to develop a little bit more. Whenever you're so fast like him, of course I'm going to throw it on the run. So just a skill we hope he develops definitely here in the off season. Woo! That is open. It's going to count as pass interference. I saw that open up immediately. We're going to be on the 8-yard line. We have 12 seconds remaining. Sending on a Meow on a drag. I don't think they're going to be able to stop him on a drag. I don't think they're going to be able to stop Nick Drake with the ball. Timeout. 5 seconds. I disagree. I think we do this ISO. If it doesn't get in, that's whenever we call a timeout and go for the field goal. But Denton Lucky, we don't even care about a field goal because he is in the end zone. Girly world touchdown. 10 rushes, 138 yards, and 2 touchdowns on the day now for Denton Lucky. He is just such a phenomenal running back. We decided to switch Trey Braverman for him just because we noticed a little bit more success, and it has rung true throughout this entire season. Just his power, his speed, it's just unstoppable. They are going to take a knee here. They just want to get to half. It's already a blowout.
And as we wind down here in the first half, the offense will just take a knee and try to muster its forces for the second half attack as they trail going to the break.
Yeah, you didn't even say it, but there's right now a 24-point lead. It's just insane. Insane. That's still a 3-possession game, obviously. But with that, they need a 2-point conversion, once again, on every drive to be able to maintain that 3-possession. They just kneel it. Alright, 14 more minutes of game time. We'll be able to leave Coastal Carolina with a W. Cade Bloom gets broken. Man, he's gone. Gregory Murphy nowhere in sight. I was hoping he would be able to cut in. That is our speedy running back, but just didn't do anything. Just a big, wide open run for him. That sucks. That sucks. They're going, and just nobody goes. Nobody gets close to the quarterback. Hey, it's a 16-point game now.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
Ooh, Trey Braverman getting some big yards. Going to be at the 31-yard line to start this drive. I think Adamayahu is going to be open. That cornerback is off of him a bit. Yep. This should be a big play. It's not. Javon Foreman gets him more on the side on that block than I would like him to be more in the middle. That way he's able to just kind of move his guy more. But it is 4 yards. Can't be mad. Able to continue to chew the clock. Now let's get Trey Braverman out here. Oh! And Trey Braverman getting a big first down. Continuing, just chew that clock. Denton Lucky should be in for this play. He is. He's our big play back. Let's see if he can do something like Trey Braverman just did. Or something that he's been doing all game long. Nope, I didn't expect that block to get shed. That's just a good play by the cornerback there. Perfect timing to get off his block. There's Denton Lucky. Alright, 3rd and 5. Got to make a play. Nick Drake, this is where we need you to come up big. True freshman. Oh, yep. They just left. They just left Spencer Strickland wide open. They just left him wide open. I was looking on that right side of the field. I just took a quick scan left, saw him right there. And that's just a no doubt. Nick Drake. Nick Drake, he might be in the end zone. That is a touchdown for the Girly World Girls. And you love that effort from your quarterback. Let's just be smart. Get the point. That's up and it's good. Just whenever you have a lead like this, obviously you just can't lose it. It's going to make it a 23-point game. Still a 3-possession game. But man, oh man, this defense is making it look like it's impossible for them to score 3 more times. Except for last possession. I will say last possession was quite poor. There we go. Just got to get that running back down. Seems like he's breaking that first tackle each time. Just got to be able to tackle, wrap up, put him on the turf. There we go. We're there. 3rd and 6. All right.
They score here. We're in for a ball game.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion.
I'm moving Bubba up.
Try to turn it into some scores and fast.
Yes, go Girlies, go. Thank you, I am Biba.
Job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. The shot that clears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it.
Get him, get him. He is wrapped up, brought down 3 yards. I'm fine with that. Clock continues to move forward. I think this might be a run to the right. It is indeed. I have all my linemen go that way. It doesn't matter. He bobs and weaves through everybody. And it just takes us so long to get him out. We didn't even tackle him. We just had to shove him out of bounds. He didn't go down. Just got to be stronger as a team, be able to tackle.
Trying to find his man on 1st down.
There we go. Hit him immediately. 2 yards. That's it. I'm going to send 5 guys here. For some reason, this counts as a blitz. I feel like if it's 5 guys, probably not, but
they'll run play action. Quickly out to the tight end.
Not able to get him.
He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup.
He's just slightly faster than Bubba.
The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs.
That's crazy seeing Ball State 9-2. They are ranked. They did absolutely dismantle us. Their quarterback in the running for Heisman. Just a crazy year for Ball State. Oh, and that is DeMarvin Holland. Good thing we didn't run it out. I don't know why I always get so excited and feel the need to. They stop us before we do, and so instead of being down at the 1 yard line, we will be getting the ball at the 20. A big turnover just allows us to get the ball back, run the ball out, continue to let this clock tick. Just a killer for Coastal Carolina. With this game, we will be improving to 7-4. Coastal Carolina is dropping down to 8-3. Just amazing run today. Blocks have been amazing. My running backs have been amazing. Nick Drake, whenever he's had to take off, he's been great on the run. It's our main thing, is our run game. I think that's because our entire run game, in terms of quarterbacks, along with running backs, it's a completely new group from last year. It's all true freshmen leading the way. Offensive line, I believe everybody's a returner. And Javon Foreman, talking about a returner. This is a captain here on this team, a leader, a senior. And even though he doesn't have the best of speeds, he's able to break away and get a big touchdown. But going back and talking about this run game, just the addition of Nick Drake, the addition of Denton Lucky, Trey Braverman, it just made our team so much faster, so much more dangerous on the ground, and it has held us together this entire season. I will say that first game against the Riverside Royals, it looked a little bit like we were going to be more of a passing team. Nick Drake was getting real good looks. Maurice Ademiau getting a ton of receptions. that we followed that up and in the second game. I can't quite remember who we played, but had another great passing performance. Since then, it has been run the ball all the time, and it's just been unstoppable. And we bring them down. That is Kobe Garland getting in there, along with, I don't know who 75 is, but both of them getting in there. It's going to be a half sack for both of them. Just a crazy game. 3rd and 18, 45 to 15. Incomplete, misses his guy. Honestly, doesn't even miss his guy. His guy just doesn't turn around. But 4 minutes, 14 seconds left. After this punt, I'm going to bring my backups in. Just no reason to even risk injuries. That does mean this man right here, Trey Braverman, is going to be my running back, and he's just bust. He's just breaking off tackles like crazy. Let me make sure my backups are in. Just no reason. For anybody to get hurt here on this team. 4 minutes left. This is going to be our first time seeing O'Neal on the field. Once again, Trey Braverman's going to be our running back. Just a great running back outside of Denton Lucky. He is a bit hurt though, so it looks like Buford's coming in. That's fine. Buford was slated to be our starting running back at the beginning of the year, but just due to his speed, I decided it would be best to go just with the freshman. But Julius Buford, he is our best overall back, just overall wise, but with 89 speed, I decided to go with Denton, who has 92, Trey Braverman that has 91. It's just speed kills, and it's so important in this game. And that's going to be the 2-minute warning, and we are 2 minutes from being a 7-win football team so far this season. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Here we go. They'll try the right side. Oh, I thought it was Trey Braverman. I got to look at my running back before I run it. That was Julius Buford. Trey might be hurt. Julius Buford getting yet another attempt here, but he's getting it done too. Julius Buford is being a really good back for us right now. I feel like that makes us just really have to point to this offensive line and their ability to block on the run. Just no matter who's back there, whoever is the running back, they're able to just get him space to move. As long as they can read a gap, they're going to get a bunch of yards. And now it's Hardy. Hardy has not touched the field at all this season. Neither did he touch the ball at all last season, but he's getting in for a touchdown. Just one carry. There's a touchdown. I think his first name's Ty. I think it's Ty Hardy. Could be wrong. Sorry, brother. You don't really play. But he does get in the end zone, making it now 52 to 15. 9 seconds left. Maybe it is running it up a little bit, but we don't care. We will stat pad here.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
We bring him down. 6 seconds left. Probably going to do some type of deep look. Either that or a run. It will be a deep pass. I'm there, but that's out of bounds. It's not even catchable. That's going to end our game 52-15. We absolutely dismantle Coastal Carolina. I truly did not expect to come in here and just tear them apart like this, but the Chanticleers from the very beginning just stood no chance. Nick Drake will be player of the game. I disagree with that. This game would not have been what it was without Denton Lucky. Play like that by Javon Foreman's definitely helping him out. But I mean, jet touch passes, it really is just a lot of the quarterback just gives it to a guy and they run. Quarterback doesn't really do much work, but they get a lot of credit. but I just want to take a quick look at this game. Defense played amazing. 11 of 16 for Nick Drake, 68%. 254 yards, 3 touchdowns, and interception in the air. Lucky, 14 carries, 170 yards, averaging 12.1 per carry with 2 touchdowns. 57 long. 3 of those carries were for 20 plus. Absolutely crazy game. Braverman, 6 for 36, 6-yard average. Julius Buford came in for that last bit, 5 attempts, 32 yards. Nick Drake gets 4 attempts, 28 yards, and a touchdown. And then Ty Hardy comes in for his first time in his career, 1 attempt, 1 yard, 1 touchdown. Looking at Adamiyahu here on the receiving side, 4 receptions, 101 yards. It's an average of 25.2 per catch, 2 touchdowns, a long of 63 yards. Finally, let's go look at our defense. Interceptions by Terrell Pace and Noah Collins. Half sack credited to both Malachi Samuels and Kobe Garland. Tackle for loss, 2 for Kobe Garland and 2 for Bubba Van Claiborne. Just an amazing game here for the Girly World girls. Could not ask for better. Could not expect better. You will see, I'm going to, after this week, check in on our recruiting and everything like that. You'll get to see I made a little bit of changes. You can kind of even see it here. I just added a bunch of defensive players that are 3 stars that were still available and had us first overall on their board. Don't know how we've gone so many weeks and we're still first overall on their board. But they just must be players nobody really cares about. But I care about them. And hopefully they will be Girly World girls. Yeah, as you look through this list, like a right end, a run stopper, I don't know what position, cornerbacks, offensive, outside linebacker, another power rusher, not sure what position, cornerbacks, D tackle, free safety, another run stopper, don't know what position, but just players that are going to make impacts for us defensively. We just need speed, new faces on our defense, and that's what that gives us. Anybody we bring in here will play probably significant minutes in their career as a Girly World girl. Let me get these guys all settled. Ecuban, just quickly give him that. Santiago Blanco. I hope it's not that. I hope it's that. And then finally, hometown hero for Emmett Foster. That's this. Yep. Cool. 70 points remaining. Let's just go from the top. Bohannon needs it. He is one of our most important guys left here. Duran Chukwura, I think. Clint Mon also gets some points. And that's where we stop. That's all of our points. Alright. Final game of the season. Take a quick look at the Heisman. See that Ball State guy is still here. He is off, but Caden Salter of Liberty is in first right now. Devin Brown, which is a surprising guy to see here in second. I know he plays for Ohio State. He's just not extremely talented. Not surprised to see Avery Johnson here. 95 overall at Kansas State. He should probably be declaring for the draft this year. Morton, not going to attempt that first name. Don't know his season, don't know him exactly. But Cade Klubnik, also not a surprise to see here. I expect all of these guys to get drafted, besides maybe Devin Brown. But all of them show a lot of potential. 99 for Caden Salter. That's crazy. Let's see actually where it, not college football bracket, we're not in this. Any big surprises? Florida Atlantic, our rival. We beat Florida Atlantic. And they are supposed to be in this playoff. That's crazy. But bowl projections is what I wanted to see. Where does it have us? Think it'll highlight it in pink, our team color? No. We are not here. Okay. Why is James Madison here? Well, they beat us, that's why they're here. Yeah, we're not here yet. Obviously you see some of these that are to be determined. Rose Bowl game will not be us. Oh, these are the first round of the college football playoff that are to be determined. No, that's the second round. Why do we not have a bowl? Don't know why. We are 7-4. We should more than be able to get a bowl game. Hey, maybe we just got to do one more. Beat Akron. Get an 8-3 record. And then maybe we can bring it home. Let's get the Girly World Girl uniforms going. Let's see what their alternates are, possibly, so that way we clash a little bit less tonight. All of their away ones are white in some form. So maybe we don't wear the Girly World. We will just wear our home uniform. They will be in their aways. And we'll just have to deal with it, live with it.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. You can sense it through the pageantry, the tradition.
This should be a pretty well-fought game. I know they're 3-8, but that's in sim. We're very similar rated teams. Obviously there you could see on those ratings, it had their offense just one overall better than us. So it could be a thing of like their playbook is just dumb, doesn't work well in sim. That changes completely whenever you're truly playing that team. So we'll see if that's the case for them. I certainly hope not. I hope they play like a 3-8 team, and they're starting out like a 3-8 team, starting with a tackle for loss. Big drop by our defense. Yeah, let's be loud here. This is Girly World. Let's let them know. Another great stop. And can we just hold them to a 3-and-out to start this game? That would be huge. We're there, and that's picked. That's not even a 3-and-out, and we're going to start on our side of the 50. All right, this team is 3-8, and they are definitely playing like it. They are folding to the pressure that Girly World is bringing to them. Hey, I thought after 6 wins we were going to be bowl bound. It looks like we might have to win 8. Just with us not having a bowl, I'm too worried about the possibility of not being in one. So just got to make sure we get this. I want to make it sure there's as little time for them to do anything as possible, because I do think this is going to be a blowout of a game given that first possession. I really trust my team here to take care of business, so I'm going to chew clock, get that stiff arm. He's not able to. 3rd and 3. Kind of do want to run it again, but it's not here. The offensive coordinator's not calling for it. I do like to kind of leave it with what is there, so that way it's more like an offensive coordinator is calling the plays and stuff like that. But sometimes, you know, I'll go to my book of favorite plays just to make sure we're able to nail down games, nail down drives, and get conversions. Yep, give that to Trey. Trey Braverman, solid 3 yards. But most importantly, continuing to tick that clock down. Oh! That could have gone very bad. Auto Meow not open at all. That's just me trying to force it to him. See how Denton Lucky can do on this screen. Nobody has it. Cut. And a truck. Man. Denton Lucky is just such a talented player. I think he has, I want to say star development. I don't quite remember. But I'm hoping this play this season really does like show that in his overall. I accidentally clicked this play. I definitely wanted the QB draw, but I know this time it was indeed me that did this. There's no way that's grounding, ref.
You got that 300+ pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad. You tend to go to the
I
ground
disagree with that. Why do you want a wide receiver screen? Why are these the plays, coach? Why are these the plays?
Huge play.
I'll do it.
Third and goal coming up.
I think Braverman could get something.
Getting some heat.
Nope. We're going to run it with Nick Drake. Get a couple. Get it more centered. We're at the 8. Just get the field goal. Easy points.
Third down and goal, no problem. You know that guy. Every time he touches the
Up
football,
and good.
because he's so dynamic at the
Yeah.
quarterback
I don't know why that's intentional grounding. I disagree. I think he's out of the pocket. But the ref's the ones that make the call.
Today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the
Able to take a lot of time off that clock there in that drive. Now we're going to get to come out here. Hopefully do it all again. Stop them again.
After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what
Yeah, I didn't believe it.
on the sideline after a pick.
Oh, what a bad throw. They lose 2 yards. The quarterback just leads them out of bounds.
I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Yeah, I think this is still a pass.
The back goes
Yeah.
in motion. Looking to throw on second down.
Yeah, we're able to get there and tip it away. Hartley having a big day. There's a deflection. He had the interception earlier. Just a big play by KJ Hartley. He's going to be out for this play. We have Laney in here. Oh, there's a screen that just absolutely doesn't work. They lose 2 more yards. -4 passing yards on the play. Or -4 passing yards on the drive. That's crazy, and now it's going to be our ball. Yeah, it put me on Roderick for some reason. I'm just calling a fair catch. He's not able to get his block due to that. Man, our defense is looking good. Of course, this offense is looking dreadful on top of that. But our defense is looking really good because of it. 2-yard loss by Denton Lucky. I'm wondering what's going on. I'm wondering maybe this isn't the team to run on. Maybe they're going to actually be able to hold us today. That run says the contrary. But we'll continue to see. 3-0 at the end of the first quarter. They have -1 pass yards, -1 rushing yards, an average of -0.3 per play. Girly World is just taking control.
Now facing a third down as they line up after the break.
Of course, to take control, you need offensive movement. We haven't had that quite yet. There's a little bit. Denton Lucky getting the first. Continuing to have 2 clock on. Looks like a blitz with a cover 3. But the blitz is on the right side, so I'm really not worried about it. And there's a great block. Able to get the first down with Denton Lucky. And we're back, baby. That's a 12-yard carry. So read option. They're saying there's a blitz, but Trey Braverman makes it not matter. 8 yards there on the carry. I got a little bit stressed that it would be a QB keeper, just based on the read. Luckily, it's not. Alright, I need to tell my guys to get to the right there. That's where the heat's coming. And that is a catch. And Spencer Strickland almost gets the end zone. That is a big carry, or a big catch, 33 yards. Yeah, the blitz was on that right side. I was able to call for a half slide due to knowing that. Once again, shout out Nick Drake and having Platinum Field General. It gives me just that ability to know. But I knew where they were going to blitz from. This looks like a bad play due to the blitz. I do see they are coming on that right side. But we'll see. I'm willing to take the chance, and Maurice Ademiaou's just too fast, too quick, able to stop on a dime, and he just cuts in and gets it. Girly World Girls will be up 10-0, having a 4-minute drive.
touchdown drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown
Dang.
pass.
I think they're going to take that out. Who will?
Fielded in the end zone, it's Campbell.
Got to hit him hard. We
Nice
do.
job by the kickoff team. Everybody
10
stayed in their lane
to 0.
stop him at the 16.
Let's try and get a little bit of pressure on this quarterback.
Ready to send that
I
offense
think
back
this
onto the
could
field.
possibly
They
be a
are
run.
trailing by 10
If
here,
so,
Jesse, but this is
we're
the type of
blitzing
team
on the
that
wrong
seems
side.
to
It's not a run.
get an offensive
We're
shooting.
able to stop him for just a 3-yard
Right, you gotta drive
pickup.
the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah,
Pressure
they
really
just
not getting to the quarterback,
answer that now.
but he's still just making dumb
I
decisions.
think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now. And
Damn.
you score so quickly. It's not that
He's
big
just
of a
there
deal
in
to get
between
down
3
10.
guys.
You keep being
Just
you,
a
keep
good
being
spot,
aggressive.
good route.
And the Zips want to move quickly.
Come on, Girly World's getting a little quiet. We need to be a little bit louder.
Running back searching for a hole.
And Gregory Murphy bringing him down.
First down. Up tempo for the offense.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't
Yeah,
seem
that's
to
a
find
pass.
their
That's a
creases
pass.
and get enough movement up front. But
And they
finally
just
got it
step
back
out of
up
bounds.
first. Let's see what happens next.
3-yard loss. What a joke. What a joke.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was.
And we bring him down. 3rd and 8. They're able to pick up a little bit there. Fine with that. Stop him one more play. Thank you, I am Biba.
Looking for a man. It's Fenley.
And that is just chucked out of bounds. He just can't do anything. 4th and 8 now. Going to be punting it to us again. 2 minutes 20 seconds left. I'm going to turn shoot clock off just because I think we can score.
So I can have more success.
We get a good return. 23-yard line is where we're going to start.
Out comes the offense as they get set to
Do a
take
quick
over.
little stick. Braverman's going to be on that right side. Foreman's going to be running on that left side. I don't think they're going to be the guys I go to. Yep, nope. Ademiyahu, it's just bad throw by Nick Drake.
So I think this defense would come back with
Just
a
the
little more
inaccuracy of
aggressive.
a
Let them have what
true
they want
freshman
right
is
now.
what that
They
is.
gotta dictate to this offense a little bit more.
The run to the left.
Benton Lucky.
Gets the nose of the ball
Not able to get much. I thought
Give him one.
a block would be there.
Reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to
They
get a
both kind of
stop
looked
to
at
keep
each
this
other
thing
and
from
decided
getting out of
not to
hand.
block.
Probably the toughest call
Nothing I
on the
can do.
play sheet.
Just
3rd
move on
and
to the next
long,
play.
ball
Cover
at the
1. It will be a
25.
man look. And that is going to be a wide open halfback Trey Braverman running, and he is going to go down at the 25-yard line. And Girly World girls are in another great position to score. Looks like another cover 1 look. So this should be man once again. It is, and Borden gets a big catch. I'm going to turn shoot clock on for 1 play. Just take a little bit of time off the clock. Cover 4. I think that's perfect. I'm going to send Strickland actually on and out instead of that deep one. Should be wide open. He is, but he drops it. I'm going to turn shoot clock back off now. I just wanted it on for that 1 play. Do a wide trail. Ademiyahu's going to be on that drag going across. Borden should be slightly delayed behind him. It doesn't matter. Ademiyahu's right there. Call a timeout. 3rd and 2. I just want a power run. Not a power run, but an ISO run. He might get in the end zone right here. If not, he'll at least get us the first down. Denton Lucky, he's just in the end zone. He is just in the end zone. This will now make it a 17-0 game, and Akron is showing absolutely no life here today. Girly World girls are stopping them defensively. Girly World girls can't be stopped offensively. Just a great start to this game. Feeling very similar to that Chanticleer game that we just had. I just don't know what else I can say about this team. They are just playing absolutely phenomenal football today.
You're behind. You'd love to create
Then he's sacked by Bubba Van Claiborne. He is out down there immediately after that play action. Hey, we haven't been the strongest at getting coverage or pressure in today. Not a bad choice to go with the play action, except for the fact there is just no time left. Stop them again. 3rd and 17. They just lose 7 yards on that drive.
Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is tough to beat the big house when it's full and rocking as it is today in Ann Arbor.
We're not in Ann Arbor.
First half, and we've got
We're in Orlando, buddy.
Lead to break down, thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the big house.
All right, Kevin, about ready.
I don't know what he's talking about. This is Girly World. We play in Orlando, Florida. I think he's off some type of perk.
He'll call for the fair catch here.
Yeah, just kicking back, play it easy this game. And just prepare for a bowl game is what it is. Denton Lucky stiff arms him down. Just a great run. There's a double blitz coming on the right, it looks like, from those two cornerbacks. If so, Otto Miau should be open. It's not a blitz at all, actually. Field general isn't always correct. It is a lot of the time. But could have been a big play if it was right. Looks like this will be a man look. This is a double blitz here. Just nobody on the running back, not able to get it out in time. That is a possible touchdown.
It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down.
All right.
Looking to throw it straight. The throw.
Oh. Yeah. Nothing we could do there. Good stop by Akron. They finally get one here.
Makes its way onto the field. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. No return coming. He'll
at the 19.
Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. He'll start this drive firing.
Man, you need big plays if you're Akron, but they just keep doing these short plays that either go for negative yards or just small little insignificant amounts of yards, like 3 yards there. And it's insignificant because they're just not picking up anything on top of that. 3 yards, if they're able to get 3 yards every play, that's a 1st down going for it on 4th. But they're averaging nowhere near 3 yards per play. You really just do have to kind of go for something bigger because these little things aren't getting you anywhere. Second and 5. Nobody's there. We don't tackle him either.
And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage.
I don't think this is going to be a pass. I think this is a run. Nope, I think it's a pass. Never mind. Screw whatever I was saying. I thought both running backs were going to stay back. We just shove them out. Man. And Girly World, I would hope would be a little bit louder. They're quiet as can be here today. We get to stop the quarterback after a 2-yard carry. But Girly World, we're having a big game. We just came off a huge win against the Chanticleers. We're possibly getting our 8th win of the season here in our season finale. And just not much noise. And there's a touchdown. Good blocking. He just made a great lane for the running back.
this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with
But no, I expect more from our fans. Maybe blame our fans if we start going down in this.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Just, you got to show up a little bit more. This team's playing good for the first time.
Run from inside his own 5.
Show up.
Couldn't find a way to create that
Get to the 25.
as he stopped at the 25.
It would be the same thing as calling a fair catch.
They'll give it to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll
I am Biba says she would be going crazy in the stadium. I don't happen to see you here. You know, you should have shown up. Should have shown out for your Girly World Girls. Oh, and there goes Borden. Someone that I've really been trying to get implemented more and more in this offense. It's just been hard. Finally, a big play by him. I think that's his first, like, over 20-yard play of the season. I'd love to see that. I brought him in as a transfer player last off season, and finally getting something big.
Staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll leave it with him.
And Trey Braverman gets absolutely body slammed, but he gets the first down first, and that's what matters. Maurice, depending on what that safety does, might get open. It's a one-on-one, and I trust Maurice. It is perfectly placed. Maurice Automiau for the touchdown. The Girly World Girls take a little bit bigger of a lead. It is now a 17-point game pending the extra point. That'll make it a 3-possession game. Booth review. Bro, I didn't even see the replay, but it's in. I hear our band. What a beautiful pass. Nick Drake perfectly placed. Automiau knew exactly where his feet placement were, and that's his second of the day. But yes, with that is now a 17-point game. That is 3 possessions. Yeah, they have less than a minute here left in the third, and then obviously the remainder of the fourth. I think we put the nail in the coffin there. It would take a pretty big miracle for them to be able to come back in this game. You know, Justin Bieber once said, "Never say never." I'm saying they're never coming back in this game. I'm saying it. I'm going against the words of the Beeb.
I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get back.
I'm there. Broken tackle. Bring him down. For some reason, the clock is still ticking. It should be stopped since they got that first. I don't know why it's not stopping. We bring him down there for a 3-yard gain. Obviously, they're not calling timeouts. It is the third quarter. But 8, 7, 6. They're going to get one more play off. Stop him. Stop him. Stop him. We bring him down. That's going to bring us into the fourth quarter. They're going to have a first down. Man, this team, back-to-back games, performing absolutely phenomenal. Cannot complain a bit about how this team has played this season. We'll see if I feel that way in our bowl game. Still no clue who we're playing. Didn't say anything about us in the projections for bowls, even though we are 7-4. I feel like they can't keep us out if we have 8 wins. That's absolutely ridiculous if they do. But we'll see if it stays that way after our bowl. Maybe we come across a very hot opponent as well that is just a little bit more talented than ours. Whenever I say a little bit, most teams are pretty significantly more talented than ours. Next year that will change. A lot of our red shirt freshmen are true freshmen going to develop and everything like that. Hoping to bring in some transfers on the defensive side of the ball to just help speed-wise, really. Mostly speed. That's really what I need. I have a need for speed, buddy. and I need it bad. They're definitely threatening to score here. Would love to hold them to nothing more than a field goal. Would love a turnover. But really, as long as this clock is ticking, everything's going pretty slow, I'm fine. No urgency to need to stop them. I feel confident in my running game and clock management to be able to just, if we get the ball back, waste the remainder left. It is a 3-possession game as of right now, so I don't think they're getting the ball back 2 more times like they would need to. We're there. That's 4th and 7. They're going for the touchdown. I like it. I like the aggressiveness. Definitely not something they need to do right now. They could go for a field goal, make it a 2-possession game, but they want it all. They don't know if they'll be back in this position. It's a terrible decision. Gregory Murphy with the interception, and he is really fast, and he is going. Gregory Murphy, 100+ yard return, 104-yard pick six. That's our true freshman cornerback, and that's what speed can do for you. He got a big block by DeMarvin Hall in there, which allowed him the ability to just run it all the way down the field. Wow, oh wow, watch that speed. Just breaks away from everybody. That's the running back behind him. Running back has no ability to get to him. He is just gone. Obviously, I slowed down a little bit there at the end. That's whenever the running back catches up, but we're just taunting a little. Akron feels like they had a way back in it. Pick six to say, hell no you don't. Just slam the door right in their face. They kneel it down. Yeah. Great season by the girls. So happy that we're able to turn around from a 1-win season last year to this big 8-win performance this year. Possibly a 9-win performance if we're able to play hard in our bowl game and win. We have to get there obviously first, and with us not being on the projections, I'm really kind of nervous that we're just going to be left off because we are an independent school. I feel like that would be an unfair hand to be dealt, but the college football committee has done that many times. Undefeated teams such as UCF, FSU being left out of playoffs. The college football committee has been known to be very unforgiving. We just hope we're not the ones that are next to suffer at the hands of that just unforgivingness. Oh, and the running back, he's trying to get some after I just made fun of him for not being able to catch Gregory Murphy. 31-7. They're still running the ball. Hey, they got good yards there. So can't pick on it too much. And there is a broken tackle for a touchdown. Tight end just shoves my guy aside. Wow, oh wow. Just nothing I could do there. And center just lays Cade Bloom on his ass. It is onside. I'm going to call a timeout just to get in that position. It is a 16-point game, so it is a 2-point or a 2-possession lead. Just want to make sure they don't get a possession back. Ooh, weak zone here. We just need a couple. This is a man-to-man cover 1 look. Denton Lucky gets a quick little 2 yards. Fine, all I need. We're not going to be considered on schedule, so I don't get to see the field general perk. And we lose a yard there.
going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this.
Still not on schedule, of course, after the loss.
They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming.
Come on, Strickland, get that. He got it, and he is down at the 3. That's going to send us into the 2-minute warning. Or 2-minute timeout they now have made it. Of course, how dare college football try and steal something from the NFL and call something very similar. You know, big issue. Denton Lucky just getting in the end zone again. Just no reason really to. Could have just went down, wasted some more time, but why not? Pad those stats, make them look great. Go for career records here while you're here. Score these touchdowns. I'd love to see a Girly World Girl in the record book. Of course, we took over for FIU. I was looking earlier on this season. Last season we didn't break any records. Not surprising, we were 1-11. This season we might see some. I'll take a quick look after this game, but after an 8-4 season, I would expect some records to be broken. Definitely from a program like FIU. I mean, they just haven't had a lot of success in their past. Only records I think that will be hard to break. T.Y. Hilton obviously had a really good career, a really good season with FIU in his final year. So the receiving ones will be a little bit hard to break. I feel like everything else pretty easy to put some Girly World Girls in the record books. And there's another interception. That is Terrell Pace. And that will end this game. It's not going to let me kneel to waste the rest of the time because they do have 2 timeouts remaining. But just a great game. A great game all around. Running, passing, defensively. They just couldn't do anything to stop us. I will just bring out the kneel team. Just so that way we're able to run it out, not get any injuries, move on to our hopeful week with a bowl. Yep, kneel down. We should just have to call 2 more plays. Here's one. I'm going to kneel it now. It just makes it go a little bit quicker. Of course, it's not taking the rest of the clock down because, like I said, Akron does have 2 timeouts. But that will be our game. 38-15, Girly World Girls get a big win. 2 big wins in this episode. Akron and last game against the Chanticleers. Look at Nick Drake having a performance. I feel like it has to go to a defensive player. I would even possibly give it to Gregory Murphy, a pick 6 for a 104-yard pick 6. Just things you don't see every day. Look at stats real quick here. Nick Drake, great day. 10 for 15, 66 completion percentage, 225 yards and 2 touchdowns through the air. 16 carries for 68 yards and 2 touchdowns for Denton Lucky. Braverman also puts 4 attempts for 22 yards. Nick Drake puts 4 attempts for 16 yards. Receiving wise, Adamiau always going to be near the top. 4 receptions, 40 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Our leading receiver today, though, Spencer Strickland, 2 receptions, 68 yards, a big 35-yard long. Borden also getting on the board for 2 receptions and 51 yards. Defensively, we can look at our tackles for loss. Bubba Van Claiborne with 2 sacks. Bubba Van Claiborne with 1. Interceptions, Gregory Murphy, Terrell Pace, and KJ Hartley, all with an interception. And of course, a touchdown for Gregory Murphy. It says it's a 108-yard interception return, so we were actually lied to. It's 108 yards he ran that ball back. Just a great all-around day, great all-around season for the girls. Everything's just looking up. Let's move on next week, see if we get a bowl. Obviously, we don't have a conference championship. We are, we get Christian Clear. We get Ezekiel Ekuban. 2 good defensive pieces for next year. But being independent, we don't get a conference championship game. That will change next season whenever we are in the CUSA. We will be promoted. Us and Ball State will be promoted to the CUSA. Ball State definitely deserves it. Ball State has been absolutely insane this season, just out of nowhere. I feel like it's not something anybody would have ever expected. I do know after the thing, Ekuban is a linebacker, so I'll put him in the proper spot. See top 5 guys, or guys in our top, that we are in their top 5. I feel like one of these guys, nope. All of them do have their things. Let's make sure they have the right things. Blanco does not. Damn it. I think it's this. He has his, he has his. Cool. Let's spend the rest of our 80 points on guys high up on our board. That includes Duran Chukwuma. Give him quick 50. And then Clint Mon. Give him a quick 50. And from there, let's sim. I want to, before we end this episode, just see, do we make a bowl? It's going to be quite significant moves. We get Devin Merchant, wide receiver. We get Alfonso Purvis, a left guard. Just further helping our offense next season. We have quite significant amount of what's it called? Guard and or just offensive lineman play. Just really upset with it. I would like different pipelines, so I am going to fire them. It does suck. They are both master motivators, and that's a really good perk to have. I want different pipelines. I want something better here in Florida. These Florida boys we need to have here, they just build different. We're going to sign an extension. Zach Griffiths is the way. He is the future of Girly World. Of course, remember and never forget, Zach Griffiths, an absolute unit. He is 5'5" and 400 pounds. A lot of meat on that little man. Looking at this, no big surprises based on it being a promotion relegation league, and even with it being a promotion relegation, those aren't teams I'd be surprised to find in a playoff one day. Let's see where it has us, and it better have us in a goddamn bowl. I don't see us, which is very upsetting to have 8 wins in a season and to just not be here for a bowl. Yeah, we got to go one more week to find out. But if we did not make a bowl, that would be pretty upsetting news. I would be quite devastated to not just get the chance to play in our first bowl. Manuel Bland, right guard, commits to Girly World. Nothing has shown up yet. We do get a level up. It makes me think we didn't make a bowl. Caden Salter is your Heisman, 3,523 passing yards, 35 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. I know he had a lot more on the ground as well, just knowing him as a player. And we are in a bowl. RL Carriers New Orleans Bowl, playing Arkansas State. The last time Arkansas State played the Girly World Girls, they absolutely beat our ass. So it'll be nice to try and return the favor here in a bowl game against the Red Wolves. That will happen next episode. Next episode will include this bowl game. It'll include the off season. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good one. Peace.